Hey guys, welcome to the workshop. So I hope that you're having a great day. So last week's video was how to make this shaker pin shelf, and you can make it as wide as you want it to be. We just chose to do 4 pegs, but it's a really good video. I think it's turned out really well. Wife is really liking it up in the area and we put it in, and I think we'll probably end up making some more. This week's video is actually going to be more of like a tip video as well. It's going to be 4 of my favorite ways to do something. I'll leave it at that. That way you have a little bit of anticipation. But there are things that you've seen me do in many videos, but I always kind of said to myself I'm going to take the time to explain it in its own video, and that's exactly what we're doing this week. So that's coming up very soon. So I have a question for you. As you can see by the topic of this video, super glue. I know if you watch a lot of woodworking videos, you might notice that there's a lot of woodworkers that like to use super glue in their projects, either in conjunction with the wood glue, or they use what we call CA glue, which to me it's glorified super glue. I do use a lot of the Gorilla Glue super glue. It's not really my favorite. I'm not a fan of Gorilla Glue in general, but this is just what happened to be laying around. I do like that it's kind of thick so it doesn't just go running everywhere, but it works to kind of hold pieces together really quickly, just to kind of get it there so that you can kind of move forward with your project while the wood glue dries. But what I do really like to do is use the, what you see in a lot of videos is called CA glue, and basically you've got your super glue, you put that on, and you can use this by itself, and it actually tells you about 25 seconds to cure. But if you spray the other piece that you're putting it together with a little activator, put them together, you've got an instant bond. That's really helpful if you're trying to jig something up quickly. It's a very strong glue. In fact, when I rip things apart that have that glue on it, it actually tends to rip the fibers of the wood apart. And a little history lesson on these things, I don't know about you, but a lot of times you might get a little bit of super glue on your fingers. And of course, if you put your fingers together, it's always kind of hard to get them apart. They say to keep it off your skin, but we have all put super glue on our hands by accident. Well, I was being kind of stupid about it, and I tried it with the CA glue. Needless to say, I had to take a knife to try to cut my fingers apart. Don't do that. It is very strong, but it was kind of a funny experience that I learned not to do. Just don't do it. So, but I'm wondering, is that something you use in your workshop? Is it something that you find to be a helpful tool when you're trying to glue something up and you want it kind of solid, glued up quickly? Or is it something you use at all? You know, I didn't use it in my shop for a very long time until I bought it, and now I find that I use it so much. I kind of wish I had it for many years, and it's funny, I don't know how I didn't use it before. I guess I just relied a lot on air nails. I would glue something and air nail it or put screws, and that's all fine and good, but for certain things you don't want to do that. You don't want to have any sort of fastener showing. So please let me know in the comments below if it's something that you use and if it's something that you think is beneficial in the workshop. But that's pretty much it for this update video. We'll be talking to you coming up soon, and be sure to look for the video this Friday. So thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you next time again right here in the workshop.